Good afternoon.
We learned that it's a radio. So what can you tell us this question?
Well, again, my name is Engr Eric Anyamene of Obosi. You guys can see what is behind us. It's a massive gully erosion that has just performed. And what you see today happened not even days. Because I was here in Obosi 2 weeks ago, and it wasn't anywhere close to getting to this road that we see today. Thought this could be something that we could manage, but it's gone to a level that is, I don't even think the state government can manage it. This has been an ongoing issue, whether it's human acts or natural disaster. The reviews are out to find out what happened. This whole thing happened as a result of the drainage that was built to collect all rainwater from Obosi, everything comes down to this axis. Unfortunately, the drainage wasn't constructed all the way to the river. I think there's a river bank somewhere down the line, which I believe the engineering design had planned to take the drainage all the way to the river. Unfortunately, it wasn't done. Over the years, the flood water has been, causing this gully erosion. And today we see this massive landslide, gully erosion, whatever you call it. We're really worried about like I said, I was here 2 weeks ago. Nothing was wrong. This road that we started on, I constructed this road it's been motorable, like 2 weeks ago we were able to drive past here. There was no issue. Only erosion at least 200 meters. I looked at it and I was worried because I have been here when it rains and I saw for myself firsthand the water pressure, the volume of water that comes here. So I was worried about this raining season, this rain cycle, what will happen to this road or the neighborhood. So I spoke to a couple of people around, Obosi people. I told them my concerns, my fears, basically, that if nothing is done, when this raining cycle comes, it's going to cause more devastation to Obosi land. And we came together, we got, one of us got an engineer who purportedly said he could, do some work for us on it. We were able to contribute some money, some millions, high millions of naira. We contributed money and paid him to do the work. Unfortunately, whatever he did, I would say probably was inadequate, because as soon as the rain came, that system that he constructed broke, and all the water came back towards his direction, and as the result is what we see today.
So what do you want government to do now, since it's beyond your reachable?
Well, we know that the magnitude of what we see today is beyond, in fact, first I want to thank the governor of Anambra State, Professor Charles Soludo, because on arrival yesterday, I met the Commissioner for Works. The Commissioner for Works, the local government chairman, they were both here, and we discussed. They looked at the devastation that has happened. So I want to thank the governor for his prompt response. We know that the magnitude of this is, I don't know if the government can actually fix this. I don't know. Because I understand, I know that state governments are overburdened with other responsibilities. Obosi is not the only community in Anambra State. But we're urging the state government to engage stakeholders, the federal government, and not just the federal government, but also looking at multilateral agencies. This morning I a lengthy phone conversation with an environmentalist who's been involved with the World Bank. You know, the World Bank New Map program, which has now moved on to become AIB. So he told me that they did some on-the-spot analysis here a couple of years ago. We discussed what needs to be done. So we were asking the state government to engage all stakeholders, including the federal government, the World Bank, and multilateral agencies to come to the aid of the Obosi people. Yes, my house is close to this place, but that's not even my number one concern. What really keeps me awake at night is the lives of the people around here. I've just been asking myself one simple question. What if at the time the gully erosion happened, there was a little child who the mom sent to go buy salt or pepper? What would have been the fate of that little child? Again, what if somebody was driving past here at the time the road caved in? It means the entire occupants of that car would have been buried, you know, on the ground. So this is not about me, it's not about the Obosi people. It's a serious environmental crisis that the state government, the federal government, and all critical